Hello everybody, it's Pavo, and welcome back to the second episode of Two Truths and a Lie. I didn't quite realise this series would get such a huge response, but I am super proud it did. It was very fun reading your comments last episode, trying to figure out which one was the lie by things that I've said in my videos. Anyway, last episode I told you the rabbit story, the car story, and the buffet story. And I don't know how to break this to you, but it was in fact the buffet story which was false. I never went to a Chinese restaurant and knocked the chocolate fountain over. That never happened at all. That was a complete lie. But it does, however, mean that the other two are in fact true. I did actually have a rabbit called Leo that was caught by a neighbour's cat and taken over the fence. We did manage to get it back and we took it to the vets, but unfortunately it passed a couple of weeks later, though I was quite relieved because it must have been in so much discomfort. And I was actually not going to include that story because I thought it was a bit sensitive and a bit distressing, but I'm sure that you're able to deal with that. But anyway, on a lighter note, the car story was also true. On a holiday, we really did get the cars mixed up. It was the same colour, the same model, the same car park and everything, except we couldn't get in it, so it obviously wasn't ours. My sister was adamant that we didn't stand on the roof though, but I'm pretty sure we did something silly like that. We might have even laid on the bonnet, I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find the picture. But anyway, here are your next three stories. Let me know which you think is a lie. Instead of fancy exotic holidays to different countries, my family goes camping in the caravan. I much prefer holidays like that though. But we stopped at a very nice campsite in Oxfordshire, one that we stopped at before. A couple of days into the holiday, we had a neighbouring caravan stop alongside us. Out of the hundreds of pictures and the hundreds of campsites in the UK, it turns out the person in the caravan next door was, in fact, my chemistry teacher. Here in the UK, we have this award called Duke of Edinburgh Award, which, as Wikipedia says, is basically a scheme that awards kids for completing a series of self-improvement exercises. Anyway, one of the challenges we must complete is a 3-day-long hiking adventure across the countryside. It's a lot of work, but definitely a load of fun. The first night we slept fine, however the second night we were awoken by a blood-curdling scream as a snake had slithered its way into one of my friend's tents. For Halloween one year, I went to a friend's house for a party. They lived out of the city, so the quickest way to get there was by train. It was only meant to be a 10-minute train ride to get there, but when we got to the stop I needed, the doors didn't open, so I ended up travelling for another 40 minutes to the next stop. Luckily, I didn't have to wait too long for the return train, but it was pretty terrifying seeing as it was pitch black and on the 31st of October. So, there you are. Let me know which you think is a lie. This one may be trickier, but I'd love to see your reasonings in the comments below. And also, if you want to, please let me know which one you think is a lie by voting on the straw poll. I'd love to see all those statistics. But anyway, I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye. Bye.